Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Yes, new timing now. With the kids, need to handle the kids, put them to sleep early, make sure they get a dinner, and I lost so much weight. Man, all these jerseys now feel so big. Because I have to drop one size down. Why these? I'm drowning in them, man. So big now. That's how much weight I've lost in the last couple of weeks, months. I used to weigh like 96 kilos. Now I'm weighing close to 83. I'm trying to get back to my marathon weight, which is 78. Yeah. So that's a bit, I'm not too far away from that. I can now glide when I'm running. So that's good news. Yeah. But no, I'm not that far. Yeah. So I got to start ramping up the kilometers. A lot of my friends are telling me now not to do it. But I just enjoy doing stuff like this. Hope you guys are well. Yes, today we continue with our series. It's the Rebuild Hungary series. The goal of the series is really simple. We just want to make sure that Hungarian clubs do well in the Champions League in Europe. But this is one of those saves that you can't really do it in one season. At most it's 20 to 30 seasons, so it's going to be a long time. It might even carry on well into FM26. Yeah, there could be two saves that I'm running. FM26. In FM26, of course, I'm very confident it's going to launch this year. Probably late November, if anything else. And there's thunderstorms, isolated thunderstorms in my area, so you might hear some rumbling in the background. Do I expect much from FM26? I don't know. Nobody knows for sure. We know that they're going in a new direction. So things like that UI that you see below, will it be around in FM26? I don't know. Very hard to say. Yeah. It's very hard for us to say much because SI have kept a lot of things close to their chest because of naturally there were some leaks earlier. So I think they're wary of sharing too much information at this point in time, and I think that they will in due course when they're ready and they're confident that they have something that they like. FM25 was supposed to launch last year. I was aware of it. In fact, SI did have a little get together where they talked about it, and of course they shared some of that information on social media. Unfortunately, certain challenges kept them from launching the game, and naturally a lot of us were disappointed. But in all fairness, I think it's better for them to delay the launch of a game than to give us something that's not is half cooked. Who wants to eat half cooked food, right? I mean, I don't know you, but I ain't eating no half cooked. Me, I'm Indian. You don't give me half cooked curry and you put the chicken inside there, it's not cooked. Huh? You give me something proper so I can eat it. Huh? Don't give me something half cooked. I might go to the toilet and then after that I've had all kinds of problems. Right. So understand their position. Eh? So for me, personally speaking, of course, there was a lack of communication. I mean, after we want to tell you everything about the game, and then suddenly nothing about the game came out. That was also very, very funny. Yes, Spurs, yeah, doing early streams now for the next couple of weeks. Challenges with the kids, school, making sure that their grades are good, which requires me to pay more attention to them. Not saying that the community deserves less attention, but I think the timings can change a bit more. Plus, of course, the Asian viewers as well. I mean, streaming late into the night isn't something Asian viewers are likely to want to do or see. So this puts me in a time zone where I get UK. Well, you wake up in the morning. You're getting your. Let's see, what would a typical English breakfast be like? Bacon, I guess. Yeah, bacon. Let's just imagine me, okay, making English breakfast. A standard, quick sandwich. Okay, so I'll start with bacon. Frying pan, put a bit of olive oil, just a bit dash of olive oil on the pan. I know bacon is its own oil, but never mind. I'll cut the bacon up, slice it up, okay, because I want it like square shapes for my bacon. Then I'll put like a bun, bread, right? So I'll just get bun and then I will put it on the same pan, let that bacon juices soaked into that bun, lightly toast it, That sounds like a good plan. Okay, then after that, I take the buns out when they're ready. The bacon is there. And then after that, while the bacon is still there, hey, baby, we want that bacon oil, And then what I do? Get an egg, baby. Put that egg inside there. Make sure that, don't break it up. You want a nice sunny side up kind of egg. You want the yolk to be nice and gooey. So you keep it there until the edges are nice and fried. And of course, yeah, some spices, I guess. Yeah, oregano, a bit of spices. There's lots of spices you can add. Now, but me, I love turmeric. So I don't know why, but literally everything goes with turmeric. So I just dash a turmeric on top, some grounded black pepper, that'll be good. Some hot sauce, yeah, as well. But hot sauce, we'll save it for later, not in the pan. Okay, so done that, fry the egg. Okay, now the bacon is ready. Put the bacon on the bun, right? Then put the egg on the bun. Yeah, actually, it would be good to put some color. Chives, I guess that's okay. So put it, let's return to the pan again. While the egg is fried, put the chives on the egg a bit, or maybe even spring onions, I guess. Yeah, so put some dash on top and then finish that. Take that. Now put it with the bacon on top of the bacon on the bread. Okay, now we get our sauces. Now, what would be good sauces to put on top? Hot sauce would be good, right? A dash of hot sauce. Probably ranch sauce or barbecue sauce, a bit of that as well. Just put a bit, and then then put of course the spread on top of the egg. Okay, and then complete your sandwich, man. That would be something I would eat in England. Yeah. Chai on egg also, turmeric, bacon, and egg toast. Nice. That is actually quite fun. No, have you tried it before? It's actually quite cool because I love making stuff. I mean, I'm alone half the time, so I kind of do experiments. Like, I'm probably gonna do steak and potatoes tomorrow. Go buy a nice cut of steak, right? Cut it up, then steak and potatoes. I love steak and potatoes too. Yeah. No, not yet for chai on egg. No, I cannot put chai on egg. No. HP sauce, HP sauce, okay, I guess so. A lot of people seem to swear by HP sauce, I noticed, though. Everywhere I go, HP sauce. Everybody's house got HP sauce. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't mind, I'm very adventurous when it comes to breakfast. I'm extremely adventurous when it comes to breakfast. I can make a Spanish omelette at home. Like, everybody's staring at me going, what are you doing? Why is your omelette so complicated? That's the way I like my food, baby. There's got to have layers and layers of complexity to the dish just for breakfast. What is HP sauce? Yeah, y'all don't know what's HP sauce. HP sauce is what is HP sauce? Okay, what is HP sauce? This is a very traditional sauce, popular British brown sauce where it's tangy, sweet, and spicy flavor. Yeah, this one, HP sauce. It's just something that you see in the UK a lot. Yeah, it's something like XO sauce, correct? It's something like XO sauce. So this is like, it's a brown sauce, But you can use HP sauce, you can use ranch, ranch, what do you call it? What's it called? Like barbecue brown, what is it? Barbecue sauce. Yeah, some barbecue sauce, barbecue sauce. But there's a lot of barbecue sauces. There's so many. You can make your own. Actually, it's something that I do sometimes as well. Yeah, something like that. Brown sugar, ketchup, vinegar, water. No, we don't. I don't use ketchup. Ketchup is such a cop out. Like so much sugar. No need ketchup. Throw the ketchup away. You want the red coloring, right? I ground the chili myself, blend the chili and put it inside, babe. Blend the chili yourself. It's like I won't. You see, you're adding brown sugar and you're adding ketchup. There's so much sugar inside this. It's gonna be sweet. You want it tangy, right? So you don't want all this brown sugar shit and ketchup shit. You got vinegar, water, Worcester sauce is okay. There's mustard, paprika, salt, pepper, and hot pepper sauce. See that they added this hot pepper sauce. No fuck the sugar and ketchup. Screw that. I ain't putting sugar and ketchup. Yeah. But you gotta experiment. Like me, patties with beef. Beef pat. So they do patties, right? I won't believe what I put on my patty. Sometimes I soak my patty in Coca-Cola. Got the sugary thing, right? Beer. Coca-Cola. That's a barbecue time. I'm dying to take my kids out take my kids out for a picnic at a barbecue. Oh my goodness, I'm talking about food at the start of a stream. Oh, that's a breakfast time, right, for the guys in the UK. The missus loves brown sugar, scrambled egg, and walnut. Ah, that's not bad. Brown sugar, scrambled eggs, and walnut. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. I actually prefer brown sugar. Yeah. I prefer brown sugar to white sugar. In fact, I have something that I like to make. Okay. I take chapatis, right? Yeah, I'm sure you guys know what a chapati is, right? I'm sure you guys know what a chapati is, right? So this is the flat unleavened bread, this one. So what I like to do is take this flat unleavened bread, right? And it's cooled down already. It's already cooled down. Maybe even yesterday, I just stick it in the fridge so it gets a bit hard. Then I take it, I cut it, I break it out into small little pieces. Then I take brown sugar, right? And a bit of butter, right? I put some butter on the pan. And then I put the chapatis into the pan, and then I throw some brown sugar on top. Oh, it's a dessert. Immediate dessert. So simple. Such a simple dessert. Yeah, because you gotta fry it until it becomes a bit crispy, then you eat it. Ooh. If you ain't tried it before, it's like one of those, like I'm lazy and I'm alone again at home, and yeah. Because I'm kind of most of the time, wife works like really long hours, which I kind of understand. She's in that midlife phase in her life where career is really important, so go for it. I mean, I've already done that, been there, done that. I don't need the grief, but I guess others want the grief, so let them enjoy themselves. Okay, so where are we right now? So we are playing. Okay, one thing we are doing right now on this stream is we're trying to get our club into a position where we can dominate, right? But that is such a long-term save. It cannot happen overnight. Okay, it is not something that can be done in one season. It takes a long time. So these are the kind of saves that either you fall in love with them or you find another game to play. Okay. I fall in love with them. So you have to get invested. How do you get invested in a save like that? You kind of like get invested in the players, your youth players. You want them to be superstars. You want them to be homegrown. In fact, speaking of homegrown, how many Liverpool homegrown players are left? I know that Liverpool normally doesn't feel a 25 full 25 for their Premier League. With the absence of quite a number of players leaving, even to some extent, Joe Gomez might be going, Kwanzaa is going, Harvey Elliott might be going, Keomin Keller is gone. Liverpool could be down to quite an interesting squad next season. Very interesting squad. Yeah, and which explains the interest in Guehi. Jones to Brighton too. Yeah, there's quite a number of players that are leaving for Liverpool. No? And it's like, when we talk about reshuffle, this is like, let's not talk reshuffle. This is a new deck. You just keep 2 or 3 of your favorite cards from the old deck. That's about it, man. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors right now. There are a lot of rumors, but it's best. Yeah, I hate to say this, but yeah, we have to. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So coming back to this, so we get into this situation where we kind of like our players, and these kind of long-term saves. Yeah, you go in and you pick your players, but then of course we have like things that we do. If you know me for a long time, if you follow my streams a lot, you know how much I don't do mentoring, right? This is the only time I'll actually pop in a group for mentoring. I will. Okay, I will pop in, but as you can see now, Adam Maradas is fairly professional. Okay, so he's already been tweaked. So guess what happens to this group? We kill the group. Remember, this is something we're going to ask our assistant to assign. You can't, okay, my advice is this, right? There are times when we are playing this safe and you want to do mentoring. And what you do is you actually promote from the under-19s to the senior team squad. But do you think this guy is going to get any chance to play? Of course not, right? So if you put him in there, he's training and make him available for the youth team. There's a lot of juggling that you end up doing. So what I normally do is I come inside here to training. I go to units. This is like a cop-out way of playing, but it's the easiest way to play. So you come in here first, identify all the players. Like maybe we're looking at this guy, Christian Takacs, and all the balance. Like again, Mr. Fickle here. Okay, so you go in there and you go, okay, fine, let's go training, let's go units, and we add those players to the units. As you can see, there's some of them are here already. I mean, it's easiest way is to look from here. You sort them out by age. We've got a couple. Takaks is here. Madras is here. Okay. Of course, this guy's personality is very professional. He's okay already. Takaks is the mercenary. And Sergei is balanced. So you want to place these players in. If you see that there's some players missing, then all you got to do is just come in here and add some more. Now, why do you do this? You do this so that they can be mentored. That's the only reason why you do this. Okay, so we're just gonna just happily add some more players here. But you don't want to. Okay, the other thing is you don't want to put too many. Yeah, you want to pick. You don't want to like flood these teams, right? So you don't want to have too many players in there. You better be very careful because you know your units, because it's like a bit of the more you have, the more diffuse the effect is. So you don't want to go overboard. Now, I normally recommend 5 players. So you literally have to go in here and pick the worst 5 that you can find. Right? So here would be like 1, 2. I would just pick 1, 2. And then of course you want to pick those with I am a huge advocate of using stars. I know people out there are gonna say the stars are not important, they're an estimate. I go, what else do you have? Well, you want to go to the editor and check a CAPA? Of course not, right? So you gonna depend on the stars. So if I were to pick my players, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 main players I want to worry about. So Adam is already okay. He's a fairly. So we managed to get this group up to fairly professional. We've only got this group left. Mr. Fickle, honestly, I wouldn't bother with him because his ability right now, his current ability isn't even anywhere close to being matching the standard of the youth team. So players like this group 1, 2, 3, 4, we can put them on a slow boat out of Hungary and send them somewhere else. Huh? Okay, these guys are gone. So they don't have a future in this club. All right, so then you look very closely to this because this just tells you how good they are relative to the youth team, because these guys are never going to get picked. So now we go back. We know Mr. Ficker, Zeno, Gradi, right? Let's must make sure he's not in our freaking units. Huh? So you notice this, the youth team units? Do I look like I care? Because anyway, you can't adjust here anyway. So you don't bother here. You come into the senior team, go to the units. That was Zeno Gradi. I hope I didn't pick him. So you look through the list, make sure that he's not here. Okay, he's not there. So there's a bit of like, you're running in and going in, like, I don't know what to do, like, this is so much time wasted, taking a lot of time. But yeah, we know this guy is a waste of space, right? So we take him out. So we come in here and tell Mr. Mark Zabo, then we come in here. He's in the attacking unit, so he's not Mark Zabo. There we go. Boom, he's gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Okay. So we go through this and see whether they're worth keeping. Now, this guy's got 1 star. That's the level he's at with this. He's how he compares to the rest of the team. Adam Bagi, he's okay. And Zabo is okay, he's all right. Okay, so he's okay. So these are the better ones that we have in our team. Then we got Sergei. Sergei is okay, right? We'll leave him here. Takax is okay. Now he's mercenary, so we really want to see, because the mercenaries are a very strange group of players. Now, I found that when I played this game, mercenaries seem to improve just as well as the others. Okay? The only thing wrong with them is their personality. So keeping them around and mentoring them when they're young is a gamble worth taking. Except for unambitious. Unambitious, you send them on a slow boat out of Hungary. Okay? Or a slow train if they, I think Hungary is landlocked, right? Okay. So, okay, there we go. So we got our players. Then we go into our mentoring. And then once again, right, if you want to do this, now we clear all for the fun of it. Okay. Boom! Ask the assistant to assign. Yeah. Now the assistant has gone in and said, hey, you know what? I think this is the way we do it. Because now you see all these players, these are all from the youth team. Now they're all being mentored by a senior team without you having to bother. Because do you know what's going to happen when you do it yourself? You can't pick these players. That's the top thing about this game. Okay? So we got this guy, we got our players in. So I at this point in time, I'm just making sure that balanced, resolute, and fairly determined. The only one here I'm worried about is Mr. Resolute, right? But notice this group, he's the best personality. So take him out. Here, we got fairly professional, balanced, we'll keep him. Fairly professional, balanced, we'll keep him. Fairly professional, balanced, we'll keep him. Actually, this guy, he's fine. So take him out. Remove that group. We don't need that group anymore. Then we've got balance, fairly determined. The problem here is this guy. This guy is okay, but can we add another youth team player? You can't, when you go in here. You can't add players here. You can't add anyone else. So we got to leave it alone. Either you cancel this group or you take you roll a dice. Because in this case, I'm rolling the dice. Driven, mercenary, and balance is brilliant. Okay, we'll keep this. Fairly loyal, balanced, and fairly determined. I actually hate fairly loyal. I despise that with a vengeance. But this is the only goalkeeping group, right? But I don't care. Boom, gone. So this is the group they're going to keep. Yeah. You only keep mercenary until they're 19 or 20. You don't keep them until they are 21. No? Because the moment you have to promote them to the senior team, if you have to promote them to the senior team and they're still mercenary, let them go. If he looked like a good player but he was fickle, would it be a risk to try to mentor it out of him? I mean, it's more like a case of it's more of a case of looking at the attributes of the player. Okay, now for me, if a player has a fickle personality but has got high aggression, high work rate, high stamina, and high natural fitness, I will keep him because he has the golden attributes. See, I consider these attributes to be golden, right? Why? Aggression is a valuable attribute. It's useful for every player in the team because it determines how well they're going to be playing in a gegenpress system or any kind of an aggressive system that requires you to either sit back and defend for 90 minutes or camp in the opponent's half. It's a great attribute. And it's a very rare attribute that you find in players when their aggression attribute is greater than 15. Now, stamina and work rate, while these can be improved over time, if they start out with 12 or 13, that's worth it because, that's a good starting point for a lot of youth players because that means they are the standard that fits playing at top flight football. Now, here comes the kicker, natural fitness. If his natural fitness is less than 10, I will let him go because I know he's only a sub player. You can keep him, but the long-term plan is to develop him and let him go because he's not going to fit in my team. So when it comes to fickle personalities, it's not a risk. It's not a risk to mentor any player. Mentoring players cannot be seen as a risk, but you have to look at some personalities being, I won't call it a risk, but a waste of time is a better description. Unambitious is a waste of time. You're just going to be waiting for him. Yeah. So I wouldn't bother. It's more like diminishing returns when comparing 3-star player versus 3.5, but you can't say 4-star potential similar to 2.5 and expect me to ignore it. Yeah. You have to I like to look at their potential. Yeah. Because I don't go into the game and I don't look at the CAPA. So it's better this way and I think it's cleaner. And it gives me something to aim for, right? I mean, once you see a player CA equals his PA, which is actually very accurate. The stars in that sense are incredibly accurate. Because when you see the CA stars and the PA stars being equal, you know that it's got very little room to grow. So why bother? So that's what I love about the star system. Okay, we got this this tactic that we are up against is fairly defensive. I mean, if these wingbacks come up, it transforms into a 3-2-3-2. 3-2-3-2. Basically 3-2 here, then 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and then 2. So it can be quite an aggressive system if the wingbacks are allowed to play football. The wingbacks come in, then they'll connect with these group of players and they'll be able to transition up the pitch. So we want to avoid that from happening. So to do that, we're going to use opposition instructions now and come in here. They have wingbacks and the wingbacks have been told we're showing them inside. That's fine. Okay, so that's already done. Now we look at our team. We've got Kahinde, Varga, Shirley. Of course, Varga is a bit tired. So we're not going to use Varga. Cordoba is also tired. We're going to bring Noster in. And that's the storm happening near my place. We'll leave Musi out for a while. Give him a break. And then Noster is a libero. I guess he can play as a libero. Vodka, Neba, Popov. Not exactly the great defense that I was hoping for. We'll play him. We've got Serafimov as well. Cordoba is not playing. Serafimov, we'll use him. Tokmak, I love using him. He's unhappy. I wonder why. Wants to start more games. Okay, you start. Straight away, I put him. Because I like him. He's played quite a few games that he's been standout. Civic is a decent winger, fullback. So Apena is coming out. I'll start with Civic instead. Romy is one of my favorite players. So Romy is going to play this game. But our strike force is Politic and Shirley. Politic is not okay, I guess. And then we got Shirley, Fortune. And we got no one else because the rest of the strikers appear to be... Kodro is injured. And Varga is not 100%. So... You're from... Oh, Zitroni. How are you, man? You're from Hungary. Welcome to the show. So we are... Okay, once again, we are doing a... We might be playing a 4-4-2, but the build-out is a 3-2-5. Okay, so that's as far as the 4-4-2 comparison goes. And I'm going to drop it down to balance, starting the game. And then we're going to look at our tempo. I'm going to drop it slightly. Just drop it this much. We won't do too many things. And then we'll leave it. Okay. So we have to look out for our... The problem is neither one of them is particularly strong in the air. So we got into our tree. You can see now our 3-2, 1-2, 3-4-5. Good work. Huh? All right, we gone to the byline once. If we go to the byline one more time, work ball into box and low cross. We can play our key highlights more. So we don't have much time. Here we scored the first goal. Beautiful start to the game. I'm telling you, all you got to do is make sure you got... Okay, every corner routine, whether it's near, whether you play a short corner routine or you play a near post routine, make sure you have it set up like this. You got 3 players. Why? Because of the reset in the game. Now, there is a reset in this game where if the ball comes out, right, like this, so it goes and it comes out, right? Now, if the players start moving, there's a bit of a reset that's going to happen. There we go. This is a reset. It's a very strange thing that happens, but this is when you can score goals if you have the players for the tactic, right? So you can see them resetting. They're all in no position to defend now. But strangely, the attacking team is in a perfect position. Because they got so many goal-scoring opportunities, no? They got so many, so many targets to pass the ball to. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to dial the thing. I'm going to dial things down. I'm going to go whole shape now. We scored a goal, right? Hey, become arrogant. Become arrogant now. Low cross, let's go. Our arrogance level is not going to go up, I tell you. Now we're going to be arrogant. We just scored a goal, right? We're becoming arrogant now. Yeah, we're gonna show you who's the boss, man. So we are playing a standard defensive line, so our back line should be quite deep. They shouldn't be too exposed. So as long as we can find our passes, we'll be fine. If we can't find our passes, we straight away make a change. Serafimov wins the ball. Traore comes back, supports play. Nicely done. Noster, the libero, finds Zach. Oh, Politic does well. As the poacher, that's why poachers are one of the best roles in the game, especially if you want high-scoring tactics. Because they bring others into play. Here goes Traore. Here goes Civic. Traore. Whoa! Whoa! Varga is an insane striker. Yeah, he is. But I don't make sure he doesn't get injured, man. He doesn't. He's been scoring a lot of goals for us. Romdane, Serafimov, Tokmak, Nguyen Tokmak to Zachariason. Romdane Robbie is a phenomenal player. I love Ben Romdane. He has been so good for us in our tactical system. Here comes another corner. We got reset, potential reset again. The 3 here. There we go. Another time, they reset again. Romy looks, now it took too long. Serafimov, the ball-playing defender, gets a free kick at the edge of the area. We're all over them because we are playing work ball into box and low cross now. The only time I get worried is if I don't keep possession. That's it. Then that's when I know I better take it out. Dogman with a great cross. Pass into space is coming. Okay, we're gonna run at this defense and open them up even more. Civic playing shot at Tokmak. Oh, it's a pen. It's a pen. God, I love these routines, man. I feel as if we are cheating at the moment. Yeah, it was good, right? It was until he moved clubs. Yeah, Romy is so good. I think I built my team around Romdane and Zachariason. I brought Zachariason in, so Romdane, Zachariason are my 2 main players in midfield. Again, we got 2 goals up now over Kaposka. I mean, The moment I saw them playing this 5-2-1-2, right, is basically game over. Because all we have to do is do OIs. Yeah, it will be fine. Because they are 5-2-1-2, we'll have problems coming up the pitch now. So our wingers are having a magnificent game. Zachariasen goes wide, a pop-off now to Noster. Traore again, here comes Shirley. Politic! Oh my god, what a goal! The Fortune Bus, Shirley actually kept her head, or his head. Look at this, I love this. Kept his head. And they just played it to Politic. Politic took it away from the two defenders and then just slaughtered it home. It's 3 now. And again, they can't pass inside. Oh, this is good move. This is good. They've gone far post. Gruber, Zombo has a lot of potential, but sadly not in the game. Yeah, I guess so. They're probably good because this is the original DB, the database. So I haven't really downloaded. I'm not using any of those downloaded databases. Not that I respect the hard work that goes into them, but my experiences last couple of years haven't been exactly cool. So I stopped using them. I mean, to each his own, right? Yeah. Some people like it. Of course, who's to stop them? I mean, I just don't. And I'm streaming and I don't like the idea of a game crashing all the time. We already had a crash the other day. I think it's Destiny, right? Destiny crashed, right? Okay, we're doing okay now. Yeah, Serafimov, second balls, we're also winning the second balls. Now, Tokmak going wide. What a ball. The defender, who's this? Farkas just got his foot to it. Oh, we're going to go to key highlights. There's way too many highlights. Tokmak. Ben Romdin. Here we go. Defended well. That standard defensive line is going to mop up a lot of the balls from the back. Yeah, I'm not worried. Our standard defensive line is good. Yeah, 3, 2, 5 below. Who needs to play a back 5 with a 3? Yeah? This is way more superior to a 3-man defense. Romdane. Oh, Shirley rushed the shot. Should have taken his time. Okay, we begin the second half. Kaposka are not coming out their half. Yeah, they haven't been able to come out their half the whole game. We've been pinning them back in their half. We've been playing in their half exclusively the whole game. And every time they get an attack, right, it has petered out. Oh, this is not good. We're going to berate our team. Yeah, we get a free kick. Missing a chance to score. Okay, we're going to make some changes now. Freshen up, I think. Zach is coming off. We'll bring in SCT. Then Romy will come off. We'll bring Lonka. Popov will come on. We'll bring Bodka. And Civic will come off. I think we'll leave Civic on. I think this should be fine. Yeah, I usually try to do a Build a Nation gear, but the furthest I got was 6 years. I tell you, Build a Nation, right? You have to have so much. You have to have a lot of patience. And you can't rush it. You gotta take your own. It will take you a few years, real years to finish the game. You have to be passionate about it. And the problem is, Football Manager, sometimes you want to feel the story unfold a bit quicker, right? It just won't happen. I've always wanted to do a Build a Nation in Hungary. Well, I've been wanting to do it for a few years. So quite nice. We won this game. I think in terms of clear-cut chances, we have 4. I mean, we have 4 clear-cut chances playing a 4-4-2 against a team that was stacked to defend. Respect. The boys did well. This was a good performance from them. Very good performance. This is one of the better performances we've had. Of course, this is just a cup round, so that team that we just beat, probably not one of the best. We have to become one of these as well, top 10 academies in the world. This is going to take a super long time. We only just got our youth recruitment up. So as you can see now, you go to Club Vision, Performance, Board, right? So improve youth recruitment, we completed, and this is the only thing that we've done so far. So we have to wait for this. It's been completed already. Now, in terms of finances, my profit loss this season, last season, so my profit was only about 11 million this season, right? Last season, we made a profit of about 18 million. I gotta be careful. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I need to know whether I can afford it before I jump into it. £42 million last season income. Expenditure 23 million last season. Okay, I think we can. I need about 5 million headway for us to do this. I need 5 million. Greetings from the UK. How are you doing, Big Sam? Quick question, please. Does an advanced playmaker drop to midfield when defending, playing as a number 10 in a formation? If possible, can briefly show their movements. Oh, AP. Are you talking about AP here? An AP here will not, if you lose the ball, he'll still be here, right? If you're in their third. If you drop into midfield, he will be defending, he'll be behind the ball. So he will get behind the ball if he's on support. If he's on attack duty, he's not going to get behind the ball. Yeah. So you have to look at his duty as well. But in this zone, when you have the ball here, he'll be defending. In this zone, depending on where the ball is actually, right? So if the ball is with their defenders, he's probably going to be behind the ball. If the ball is with their midfielders, he's probably going to be in front of the ball. Yeah. So he will be in this zone here, and then he'll move to this zone, right? But he won't get into your box when you're defending. He'll be at the edge of the area here when you're defending. So, and then if you have the move into channels attribute, he will sometimes be here, sometimes be here, sometimes be here, and sometimes be here. If he has the roam attribute, he could be in more places, but depending on your focus, if you're using focus play, then he could end up here or here. Now, the other thing you have to remember is it also depends on whether you're using any other roles behind him which have got positional play involved, like Segundo Volante. So if you're AP here, Segundo Volante here, Segundo Volante comes out, AP actually shifts to the right. So wherever he is, if he's in the center, but you have a Segundo Volante, then the Segundo Volante will push him to the side where the Segundo Volante is not occupying. So if he's on the left, he goes to the right. Yeah. So that's basically it. I know, yeah. I did say that FM26 will be released. Yeah, we released this year, Marcus. I'm very confident it will be released this year. SI will not financially can't afford to delay it. They get into a lot of troubles with their licenses. So from a logical point of view, SI cannot afford a delay of another edition. They will lose a lot of goodwill and they will lose a lot of money. Yeah, you have to be gamey, a bit gamey in this with loans, but in fact, build a nation, right, can only be done if you're gamey. Meaning, okay, what do I mean by gamey? Are you exploiting the game? No, you're not really exploiting the game. You're kind of like only loaning your players to Hungarian clubs, right? You never loan them outside Hungary, and then when you sell your players, your priority is to sell it to another Hungarian club. So you're never going for big bucks early. I mean, early in the game, maybe you're going for big bucks. But once you become a big club, it's not about big bucks anymore. Yeah. So where you can, of course, your top tier players, like players who are Champions League material, may want to leave your club and go to like Bayern Munich. Now that you can't possibly tell them, hey, I don't want to sell you to Bayern Munich. You're going to Ferrava. They're probably going to look at you and go give you that weird look. So it's not going to happen. So, of course, there's a bit of lot of common sense to this as well. They still have to meet the deadline, but just later. No, they will launch the game this year. I'm very certain of it. Yeah. So now looks like AI is beginning to play 4-4-2s as well. Winger, ball, box to box. Yeah, almost the same setup as mine, man. Do you know that in the game of Football Manager, it will mimic you? If you're successful, right? The other teams will start mimicking you. But they will follow the formation, but not necessarily the whole thing. If you look at this, right? Which team is this? Is Budafok, right? So Budafok have got a manager. Now his preferred formation is a preferred defensive formation is a 4-4-2, and his preferred attacking formation is a 4-2-3-1. His preferred formation all the time is actually a 4-2-3-1. So when they're taken a goal lead, they like to defend in a 4-4-2. So most of the time he plays a wing play system. We'll see how we do. Okay, so Varga comes in now. He's gonna go up. Politic will be on the bench. We can bring Politic on later. Musi will come here. Cordoba. Got our defenders. Cordoba will play Cordoba. Okay, Cordoba will start. Still will come in. No, still will be rested. Here we go. What? Rooney Balraji, his real life transfer is much lesser than his FM value. Probably. Yeah, I think FM value is a bit bloated. But people have been complaining for a long time in Football Manager, how come the player values aren't so high? But I honestly believe FM values are kind of interesting. I mean, speaking of which, right, the largest transfer fee that Liverpool have recouped so far is from their goalkeeper, if I'm not mistaken, Kelleher, no? But for 30 million, 30 to 40, and Daryl Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is 30 million. I mean, Kwanzaa for 30 million is quite a lot of money, man. I'm like, wow, we got 30 million for Kwanzaa. That's impressive. Okay, we're going to drop this down to positive. And I'm going to... Okay, we're going to drop the tempo down as well. I'm going to play pass into space, ball, and low cross. Seeing that we're already attacking this team. Good work defensively. Oh, nice. Cordoba. Yeah, Liverpool do quite well in the transfer market. We sell our players for quite a lot of money, you know. I don't know how they managed to do that. But even Kwanzaa, we have a buyback clause with. Yeah, they're willing to pay more for the transfer. His wages are quite low. Yeah. And if you think about it as well, the fact that Kwanzaa we got a buyback value on Kwanzaa is like, you know, we're selling him to you for 30 million, but we have a buyback clause which we can afford. So when you turn him into a really good player, we want him then. Not bad, what? I think it's a great deal. I think the Kwanzaa deal is brilliant. All right, we are not playing well. I'm not really paying attention. So I'll berate them as a first choice. Oh! I think I can cancel the berate. That's a great way to score a goal. The winger came in. Fortune Basi, out to Musi, then to Ronami, then Varga. What a series of passes to unlock them, man. All pass into space. Brilliant goal. All pass into space. Brilliant. The players just ran onto the ball into the space and we scored a goal. We breached their defense. Great way to start the game. Yeah. So they're playing well now. Varga. Oh, come on. Good attack. Musi now back to Serafimov. He shouldn't lose the ball. Ooh, lovely. Good, intricate passing here from the team. Popov back to the goalkeeper. Popov to Zach. Zach is a great ball winning. Oh, Bassy inside. That was definitely it was a scam. I think Sepp Wenderberg, that one was a big scam. But they can make money. Liverpool. Joe Gomez but we got to say something about Joe Gomez being the ultimate loyal servant of the club. I think Newcastle wanted him for a decent, I think they were willing to pay like 40 million, if I'm not mistaken. But Liverpool have the homegrown, there might be a bit of a challenge. I know that there are some youth players in the Liverpool team. Stevenson is one of them. I think there are a few of them in the team. They have the potential, but we'll see how it goes in the next couple of weeks. Zachariasen again playing as a ball-winning midfielder. He's all over the place. Shirley, Fortune. Okay, here comes Civic back to Serafimov. Within 70 minutes, we're nursing a 1-0 lead. Is still quite dangerous. Serafimov again, Popov. We're still looking for the second goal. Serafimov, Popov again looking for Tokmak. What a pass! Varga could not finish that. Okay, now I'm going to swap them around. I'm going to ask Shirley to do all the work. Varga to do all the work. Tokmak Newgan will come off. I think Politic can come in. And then he'll play on the right flank. Traore can play on the left flank. SCT will come on for Zachariasen. Let's make those changes first. Kodro is still injured, so we'll take some time to get back. Thanks for the explanation of I saw my AP chasing the ball all the way to my defense to win the ball. I was impressed. Yep, he will do that. Aggression, stamina, and work rate. AP will do well, but you have to make sure he's got aggression, stamina, and work rate for him to do that. You don't have to put like tackle hard on AP. You can put tackle hard. Yeah, sorry, in that position you can. Oh, he's in! Oh my goodness, Shirley should show a bit more composure there. It's lash at the shot. Politic again. I think we'll do okay. We're gonna see out the game now. And no more count. We'll do whole shape now. No more pass into space. We'll stop with the ball into box as well. We don't have to try and go for the winner. Yep, that's it. 1-0, nursing that 1-0. Their keeper had a fantastic game. Look at that. Even though they lost by a goal to nil, their keeper was the man of the match, man. The keeper was the man of the match. He kept the clean sheet. We had 2 clear-cut chances, but only scored 1 goal. Huh. Oh, who's this keeper? Not bad, this keeper. I mean, one-on-ones. I mean, it might have had a one-off game. Okay, we're now playing Astana in the Europa League. Remember, we have to win all our games. Let's take a quick look at where we sit in the competition. Okay, in terms of where we sit in the competition, Champions League, Europa League, we're just at the precipice. We had a great game against Sevilla, which we won, but then we lost to Braga. We led 2-1, but lost 3-2. And then AK Athens also the same thing. So we're hoping that we can get a good result against Astana. We're still going to be playing our 4-4-2. Astana looking to play a 4-4-2 as well. Why can't they all play a back 5 system? Makes life a lot easier for me. Okay, we're gonna go throw-ins, attacking corners, and transition phase. Wow, Shirley Fortune Bessie is underpaid. Wants to discuss a new improved contract. At 26 years old, no more room to grow. This is what we're gonna see. Anything else is just redistribution of attributes. You're not that good, no, Bessie. You're just there because I don't have another striker. We'll see how it goes. Huh? Complain to the press. What kind of men are they? Minus. Okay, we are at home to Astana. Astana, we have to beat them if we want to do well in Europa. They are playing the same kind of formation we have got. Lonka, Zacharias, and Rommy's not going to start. He's not 100%. Shirley, we'll put Shirley up here. Politic, I think, this time we'll play Politic. Okay, Politic, Habib, okay, Botka, Yombo. This is not, I'm telling you, this is not our best defense, bro. Yeah, Botka, I cannot, no. We have to play Serafimov. Cordoba needs a rest, apparently. I mean, he barely played. He needs a rest. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we are. It is a match we need to win. Okay, we got once again. We're going on to positive first. Okay, both the teams we have to be very careful with this team. They're quite attacking as well. Traore. Nice ball. Top mark. It's the opening goal against Astana. Is he offside? If Nguyen is Nguyen, this might be offside. It will be this guy. Oh, that's a good run. Politic. Oh, luckily I my gut put Dennis Politic as in the starting lineup. He's given us the lead against Astana. We have to beat Astana in the Europa Cup. Once again, the expectations of our board aren't very high. They expect us to be competitive in the Europa competition. So anything we do, like qualify for the next round, they're going to be super excited. So yeah, let's just make sure that we play well. Traore again. Serafimov to Liambo. To Traore. Nice ball. Tala, oh my goodness. Politic in the woodwork. Oh my goodness. That was a crackerjacker of an attempt. Civic takes down the ball well. Ambo. Back to Dibuz. The goalkeeper is being starting instead of Fabiano. Okay, Varga now looks to beat the players. Can't pop off against Zacharias. And this is Harlem Globetrotters footballer. Popov, we're keeping the ball very well. Civic to Lonka. Out to Traore. Good football. Politic to Varga. Varga! With two players on him. Lashed out a fantastic finish. Varga had two players on him, but someone or another had the skill to place that shot past the keeper. Bournemouth is not sparing their war chest. Well, it's still early days, right? Yeah, it's still early. They might be looking for affordable signings from South America. I won't be surprised if they come from South America. Okay, we've got Serafimov looking exhausted as a libero. What we're going to do is bring on Cordoba for Serafimov. It's the first time I substituted my libero. I need the libero to move up the pitch and occupy the central position so that we outnumber their two. So their two-man midfield is outnumbered by my three-man midfield. I'll kill a 4-4-2. Oh, come on. Good work. Top mark. Oh no, top mark is on yellow, so he lost. He couldn't challenge. He tried to challenge but couldn't challenge. Yeah, I know, but I guess money comes first for clubs. Some clubs, yeah, they will go in and they will just go in and money comes first. Make money. Okay, Politic now. The problem now is we don't have a right back. We don't have somebody to take over top man. I can't play Shirley because Shirley isn't much over. We're gonna play Botka there instead. It's a bit of a gamble. Pascal to go for Civic. Now I could concede goals. Conceivably, because we don't have a winger now. Politic normally plays here. Zachariason now has to come off. Okay, that's our last change. So we're gonna take SCT for Zach. And then Varga is gonna come off for Shirley. That's it. Okay, we'll save the legs. Just like hey. Our entire backline is going. Liverpool's backline is gone. The only person left potentially. Okay, Konate is going to go. Konate is going because he refused. Konate apparently is not going to be extending his contract. So Liverpool now have to look for another defender. Virgil van Dijk is probably going to retire next season. That's gone. Okay. Our right back is gone. Our left back is gone. So Liverpool's entire backline is gone. The only person there is now Alisson. Alisson now is to form an entirely new partnership with a new backline. So Liverpool's backline is going to be quite a story next season. All right. So competition in the Europa, we're doing okay. Got a second win. Not too bad. Not too bad. So Copenhagen lost to they beat Bodo Glimt. We beat that's Champions League. What am I looking at? I was looking here, I was going, this doesn't look familiar. This is not too bad, not too bad. League phase of the competition, we're doing okay. So AK Athens lost to Sevilla. We beat Sevilla, so that was a good result for us, baby. And then AK Athens, we lost to them, but this is a good result for us. Luzern beat Bodo Glimt. Bologna lost to PSV Eindhoven. Borussia Mönchengladbach 2-2 Chelsea. Wow, look at the teams that are here, man. We unfortunately lost to Braga. No? I never expected this defeat, but we lost 3-2. I don't have depth in my team. Fenerbahce, Grasshoppers. We beat Astana. Bayer Leverkusen, I don't see them not losing that. Hearts beating Karabakh, also another team I expect we're seeing win. Reims beating Atalanta. Now, this is a result. This is a result, man. Conor Bradley will not. I don't think Conor Bradley is a starting back for Liverpool. They're most likely going to go with Frimpong. And they might start the season with Conor Bradley, but the long-term goal is Frimpong. I think Frimpong will start most of their games. Then Liverpool will probably be looking for more homegrown in nation players. There might be a few more players that they have played in England. So I suspect they are looking at players like Jarrod Branthwaite. Everton's Jarrod Branthwaite could be a target for Liverpool. I know that they have looked at him a few times already. So Branthwaite. In fact, if Liverpool go for Branthwaite, I'll be happy. I think he's a really good defender, playing for Everton. Yeah. And of course, there have been Evertonians that have come over to Liverpool. So there's nothing that's too bad there. Target forward, winger. This is a fantastic 4-2-3-1. So a quick pick again. Romy, Zach, Kehinde, Muse, Civic, Nosta, Eneba, Bodka, Shirley, and Varga. I think on the right flank, we got Pasca. Pasca will play here. Tokmak is unhappy, but you're not 100%, so you can rest. Okay, we got a lot of players who are tired. Yeah, I tend to play the same players in most of my games. All right, this is going to be a tough game. Very difficult game. So we're going to drop it down again to positive. We'll see comprehensive highlights. Okay, the heat map tells me I'm playing in their half. So immediately I see the heat map. I go low, work ball into box. We're going to take advantage of this phase of play. Osan, Zachariasen, Bodka, Musi, Varga, Woodwork, Musi again, Shirley, Noster. Oi! What a start, man! What a goal! Mose to Shirley Fortune, Basi, Noster, the libero, so high up the pitch, and then the ball-winning midfielder just smashes it home. Okay, and then now we're going to go camping. Volante is coming up. We got a ball-winning midfielder in the face of the Volante. That's nice. Every time the Volante comes out, it gets smashed. Boom. Punch, lights out. Yeah. The DM has to keep defending against the box-to-box. Perfect setup. They are finished. That 4-2-3-1 is gone. No way you can take my 4-4-2. The 4-2-3-1 is going to smash the 4. The 4-2-3-1 is about to get smashed. The keeper mishandled the ball and has given us a 2-goal lead. I see Volantes in 4-2-3-1s, right? The tactic will collapse, because unless you get this guy to come, because what you're creating is a one-man midfield in transition because the Volante keeps moving forward. So it can be, I know there are two players there, but there's a potential of the players being too separated. Is that an offside? No, it's not. As the boys make it 3. This is getting boring. Let's talk about it. Yeah. It is. It is. I'm going to switch screens for a while. I'm beginning to. I might want to put the game in the background. Talk about football. Let's talk about the transfer market. Okay, is that a game is playing in the background? Okay, that's what I do normally. Oh. Yeah, let's look at newsnow.com. Let's do a team talk first. Yeah, start second half. Let's go back here. Okay, Liverpool launched giant Victor Osimhen with cash blood base. See, this is something we might see, Liverpool going in for Victor Osimhen. Yeah, I won't be surprised. Hey, what happened? Hey, I go to check out what Liverpool are doing in the transfer market. They score a goal. Oh, they kind of know, no? We're being arrogant in the moment. They kind of know, baby. Wait, let me see if I can make this slightly different. Yeah, put the game in front of me. So y'all can see the game too. Okay. At least you can see the game, right? It's a smaller screen now, but we are looking at Liverpool have been in contact with Napoli over official proposal to sign striker Victor Osimhen. I know that they need a striker. Liverpool definitely need a striker. 100% Liverpool need a striker. Because this Flavours is not an out-and-out striker. No. He's a creator. So what's the point of having like Mo Salah? You have Mo Salah in the team. You have Flavours in the team. And obviously they don't want Darwin Núñez there because they know what's going to happen. So what they do is they look at these guys. So I think there's a lot of validity to the story. Steve Nicol left baffled by if Salah's not fit, then Frimpong starts where Salah plays. There's another school of thought, no? That Frimpong could play in the winger's position. Yeah, and but that's the thing about Frimpong. Frimpong can play both as a fullback and as a striker. So it makes sense to sign him because he's only 20 plus, right? 23 or 24. That's Musi now. Hey, the goalkeeper's name is Kiss. My name is Agustin Kiss. Okay, let's take out our midfielders, Zach and SCT will come on now. Last change. All right. We did well. A few more clear-cut chances in this game as well. A few more clear-cut chances in this game and we have put to bed the result. Yeah. Oh. 4-2. That's terrible defending again. But we aren't playing with our... Yeah, we're playing Botka and Eneba. So I'm not playing my best defenders. My last man is not very good. We are not playing with Serafimov or Cordoba. Those are my the best defenders. So they've been rested. A 4-2 win. So defensively, I don't think it's the best. How can we tell if we are the best defensive team in the league? Quite easy. But I don't look at the league table. Go data up again. Look at team performance. Look at this. SGA. Yep, we are the best defensive team in the league right now. Okay. And we're creating the most goal scoring chances. Yay, we got to the top of the mountain already. So now the tactical change that we did, we were playing with this version of the 4-4-2, and my goal was to play high up the pitch because I'm sick and tired of playing low defensive line. Last season, we were playing a low defensive line all the way. This season, we're playing with a standard defensive line, and we're doing a lot better. Okay, so this is a great result. Sees us in terms of the competitions. We are top of the table here. We're in our domestic cup, and we are also in the Europa Cup. I think in the Europa Cup, we got a few more games left. One of the games. We got play Karabakh. We'll have to travel to Chelsea. We are hosting Chelsea, Bologna. So look at these two big games coming up. Okay, if we need to beat Karabakh and we need to beat Dunstrada. Yeah, I don't expect to beat Chelsea and Bologna. At least we can get into the next round of Europa. Okay, let's go home. Why does this keep resetting? I did it nicely one moment now. So our next game, we are playing our 4-4-2. And we'll be playing versus a this 5. Again, we're playing against this back 5, right? So it should be fine. The best 50 players in the world: Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Vinicius, Kevin De Bruyne, Silva, Lionel Messi. In here's his Inter Miami, Mo Salah, Harry Kane, Rodri, De Jong. Who's 11 to 20? Bellingham, Edison, Lautaro Martinez, Lewandowski, Alisson, Saka, Diaz, Foden, Odegaard, and Virgil van Dijk. Neymar, Dembele, Kamavinga. You know, it's quite interesting. If you look at this, right? If you look at this and compare to what happened this year, see, like some of these players, whatever happened to Neymar? We don't hear about Neymar anymore, do we? Has he gone back to South America? What happened to Neymar? Yeah, I remember he went to Al Hilal, right? And then I don't think his play time or the time on the pitch justified the wages Al Hilal were paying or whatever they were paying. He returned to Santos. And the thing is this, I don't think he's going to leave much. I mean, this guy is not leaving much of a legacy except for pictures like this. Pictures like this. And there's no denying the player was extremely talented. Was extremely talented, right? We're not gonna discuss terms with our boy. We got Karabakh coming up, so let's go. Let's not dawdle. Off we go, and then while we do that, we turn to newsnow.co.Liverpool. All right, Brighton star draws major exit after Liverpool tease. Don't forget, Liverpool, next other Cookers deal is done. David Ornstein. David Ornstein, I kind of like to check out what he says. Kind of fun. So according to this, Ornstein, Liverpool might not be making any major signings. Yeah, anything that happens next, right? If anything that happens next at Liverpool is contingent upon who leaves the club. And I also agree with this. Liverpool is not going to make any more signings. They will have negotiations with teams just in case they have to get a new striker. But that will only happen if Darwin Núñez leaves. So I think that there's a strong possibility that we don't have to look at Liverpool making any more major signings unless they sell their players first. I think Liverpool have done their preliminary work in the market, and this only includes up players up to Frimpong and what's his name? Florian Wirtz. But Milo Kirkers is still not through the door yet. There, from what I've been reading, Costa Simicas could be going out as well. So Simicas could be going. The other guy that could be going is, of course, Andy Robertson to Atletico Madrid. So anything that happens next is, let's see what happens. Darwin will leave, but the signing of the new number 9 won't happen immediately. Won't happen immediately. Because Liverpool's entire backline might be different next season. I mean, it's going to be different next season. Konate is going to stay unless Konate doesn't agree. Because Konate, I don't think Liverpool are not going to offer Konate a new contract until they have sorted out their backline. I don't see Liverpool going in and going, Konate, here's a $250,000 contract or $300,000 contract to keep you at the club. Liverpool will not do that. Because they still need to go sign a new defender. So the priority probably will be for Liverpool to sign a new central defender. So they will go into the market, get a central defender. Striker, do you think Wirtz will play? Wirtz is 100% playing as a number... no, he will not be playing as a number 9. He'll be playing in a 4-2-3-1 as a central midfielder. So he's going to take Dominic Szoboszlai's spot. And Dominic Szoboszlai will fall further down the pecking order in the team. The player to lose out with all these players coming in is Dominic Szoboszlai. He's the main guy who's going to lose out. Not anyone else. Okay, wait. We are playing... we're going to rotate our team. Kahinde is going to be rotated. Politic will... Varga is not playing, so we'll play Politic up top. Varga is going to be kept for the next game. Romdane and Zacharias, we're not going to use the two of them. We're going to play Besic, who's definitely not much of a going forward guy. And then where's SCT? Okay. Then in defense, we're going to play with really our worst defenders. Noster is going to be there, and Abena. Yeah, Abena. Okay, so Abena goes in. So that's it. Pascal will play as a left back. So we are literally changing the whole team. And then okay, all right, there we go. Varga is not even going to start in the team sheet. Okay. Yes, we could lose this game. The whole 11 we're resting the whole 11 because Karabakh is a must-win. This is a must-win. If we don't win this game, our Champions League, our Europa League aspirations are, history. We win that, then we play Chelsea and then we play Bologna, right? So those two are going to be headbangers. We're going to save that for the next stream. We're not going to play that today. We'll save it for the next stream. Call it an early show. I don't want a drama to be so mind-bending. It'll be too mind-bending for me. Okay, yeah, this is a defensive tactic. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to drop it down to positive. They play a very defensive formation. So we do drop our tempo, work ball into box, low cross. That's it, and then pass into space. Yep, let's run at this team in their half. We should be able to win this game. Even though we're using the second stringers. Penalty awarded. That didn't take too long. Who's going to take the penalty? Okay, they're going to miss. Okay, they're going to miss. Politic. Yeah, I knew it. Going to miss. Pascal Tokmak. SCT releasing one of our players. They have a poacher at DLF, so they'll a two-man attack, man, with wingbacks coming up. That is not a good midfield for me. These two. They're nowhere as good as the Zachariasen Ben Romy combination, which is way better. So that penalty miss could be very costly for us. Because the creative players aren't there. Oh, SCT missing a chance. I think we're going to miss like 10 chances before they score one. Nguyen is injured. Great vodka for Nguyen. Was hoping, didn't want Nguyen to be injured. Take him off. Hopefully he's not too serious because we need him for the Europa Cup game. Oh, vodka scores. Okay, good. Good start. A set piece will take it. Throw in Pasca, played it to Traore, and then vodka far post. Yeah, always wingers with jumping reach. Yeah, they're going to score. I think he's got, 10 jumping reach. Okay, start the second half. Okay, we've taken the lead. Now can we extend the lead? Or just keep the lead? I'll tell you what we'll do. Just try and keep the lead. So we're going to hold shape. Draw our tempo. Tempo is down. We're going to work ball into ball slow, but not pass into space. That's it. Okay. Right. Play a simple game. Let them come up the pitch. Besic has now got a yellow card, so that's not very helpful. Maiga will come on for Besic. Okay. And we concede a goal from a corner. If I look at Politic, it's going from bad to worse. 6.0 now. Politic, that could have been really nice. If we had scored the goal, Politics numbers would have improved immediately. Zabo back to Varga. Varga? They have more than one Varga in Hungary. Zabo, oi! Beat the team again. I'm not making any more changes. No. That's it. No. We lose the game, we lose the game. Not good for us in the the Europa Cup. Champions League. I keep saying Champions League. We do not want to lose this game, man. Okay, Traore is coming off. Pasca can play there, I think. Okay, Pasca is playing here. Okay, so Pasca comes off and they'll bring no left back. Yeah, man, I got no left back. Okay, that's it. You have to finish the game, son. Okay. So, politics is okay lah. It's not like a lot of choices, you see. Yeah. It's not like we can go out there and buy players. Hungary, we have to work with what we have, keep the budget as low as possible because we're trying to build a nation. Yeah, if you build a nation, you spend, it's never gonna happen. I mean, it will happen, but it's like there's no sustainability. All right, we got a result. Scott, all rest for one day. We'll go for training. Okay, you go and do general recap. Okay. Here we go, man. Karabakh. Big game now. This is the match. This will determine our... Okay, no one expects us to qualify, get out of the league phase of the... In fact, nobody expected us to make it to the league phase of the Europa Cup when we're there. Then they don't expect us to make it out of the league phase, so let's see if we can. We had a momentous win, a historical win, when we beat Sevilla away from home. Convincingly. And now we have Karabakh. Karabakh will be the difference maker for us. Okay, schedule. Of course, we have got two epic matches, Chelsea and Bologna coming. That could hammer the confidence of the players to levels. Oh, Zachariasen, yeah, he's injured. He can't play. So Lonka will play, Romdale will play. Oh, Zachariasen is available, sorry. Nguyen is injured. So Politic, where are you? Politic can't play. Yeah. Politic will play as a winger. Okay. Alright, I got Popov. Popov also can play as a winger again. I might play Popov as a winger. Playing out of position. Alright, who cares? Or I'll play Vodka up here. Popov there. Okay, alright. Cordoba, Imbo, Civic, and Musi. This is a new team as far as I'm concerned. Okay. All right, they got Volante, and we don't have Zach. Romy and Zach are there. So we don't have a Tokmak Nguyen to run down that flank. Attacking, we start on attacking mentality. Let's go. Pretty aggressive. We start. Boom! Hits the woodwork. My goodness. Yeah, we're going to go all attacking for the first couple of minutes. No ball into box. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Immediately, one more notch higher. Okay, pass into space now. Shirley is trying to get behind that Karabakh defensive line. Okay, good work from Romy. Zachary. So what a pass to Bodka. What a start for her. Bodka and Popov, I swap them. Because I know one thing about Bodka, what Bodka has, he's got jumping reach. He can 10. So he's gonna be quite strong on the flanks. Yeah. He's gonna be able to win the second ball out on the wings. So that is gonna be quite handy for us. Especially since they could play with these two AMs, right? They'll be high up the pitch. Ball, Romy to Civic to Musi. Musi, what a pass to Shirley. Shirley down to Romy. It's 2. Whoa. Attacking football from the get-go. As Shirley Fortune Bassey finds Romy. And Romy just places the ball past the outstretched arms of the keeper. Okay, let's not concede any goals, boys. 2-1 now. Good start for the team. Okay, here comes Dibus. Dibus can kick. No play out from the back. Okay, nice. Musi now with the ball. Checks in. 1-2 with... Oh, woodwork. A 1-2 with Romy and hits the woodwork. Lion ball. Romy. The libero finds Romy. Romy, another shot from outside the area. Yep, we're not wasting time. We're not doing any work ball into box. It's too risky. Yeah, I will not. I don't need it right now. So we don't have to. We're not playing against a defensive tactic. We're going to go camping. But we are playing a bit too attacking. Yeah, consider the goal. We are playing a bit too attacking. I'll drop the mentality down a bit. Should I? By the time I decide, it might be too late. They'll score 2 goals. Yeah, it's 2-2. Yeah, I love playing on key highlights. So there's no time for you to, should I not? It's too late. I like playing like this. Come back to haunt me. Okay, we're definitely gonna berate the team. Okay, we're gonna draw the mentality to balance. And then we are now gonna try and play a different game. Low, ball into box, and draw the tempo as well. I think we're rushing it too much. I'm playing pass into space. Yeah. No, they scored for 2 set pieces. Shouldn't be the end of the world. I think I'll just slow down the pace of the game. But I'm dominating anyway, so... my mistake was being too lackadaisical. Okay, alright, Popov. We can win this game. Now we just don't want to screw things up. Varga to Shirley. I guess... Alright! Bodka should have scored from there. We created a perfect goal scoring opportunity for Bodka. Now we got our corners. They got to reset. Yeah, now they... Oh, come on. We didn't score from there. Kodro is still injured. The loss of Kodro could be quite significant. Traore might have to come on for Musi. That's another set piece again. Damn! 3 set pieces, 3 goals. They are the masters of the throw-in set piece, man, this team. 3 set pieces, 3 goals. All throw-ins. Yeah. They've been brilliant at the... Karabakh have come in here with a set piece plan. And they've gone for their Keita, right? All the set pieces directed to this guy. Keita, jumping reach 13. That's why, you have set pieces, right? You want like wingers in your set pieces. All they have jumping reach. I got no choice. I'm going to go all the way now. No prevent. Rainbow, Civic, Romy, Traore, Shirley, Varga again. We don't deserve to. Yeah, we should have done a lot better. The loss of we have a missing strike partnership. The main Kodro is not there, so he's great in the air. Popov, back to Civic, Cordoba. We're looking for the equalizer. Varga. Varga's performance has been quite poor. Normally, he's very reliable. We leveled the match. 3-3. We did not lose. Okay, good. Big result for us. We did not lose this game. If we had lost this game, bad news for us. Karabakh are below us in the league table. The point, it still keeps us on 7 points, so we're still alive because our goal difference is okay. The rest have got negative, so we're still okay. But we know that we're gonna lose 2 more games, right? So the next oh man, this is tough. Tough. We needed to win this game. We did not. Now we play Ferrara, Debrecen, and play Chelsea. Chelsea at home. Chelsea at home. That's going to be tough, man. Chelsea at home. Okay, we just lost both strikers now. Looking at it in medical center, we lost both our strikers now. Yeah, Shirley is out for 4 to 6 weeks, and then Keenan Kodro is out for 2 to 5 weeks. So both our strikers are gone. Bad news for the team. We are running on empty now. We have to play Politic now as a striker. So you play as a poacher and Varga plays at once forward. It's pretty dire, man, the situation. So looking, I think next season we have to make plans already. I mean, like development center. This is basically is nothing new, right? So we don't know what's coming. But in terms of our under-19s team at the moment, right? So we only have a couple of players that we're looking at. Like this guy, it's still a long way to go. They're all 16 years old. And then of course, I want to see how this player develops over time. So looking at their training, as you can see, we haven't gone in there and gone like, quickness and all that stuff. Let them all develop slowly first. Oh, medium light. Match load light. Training intensity, normal. Let me check this. It should be double intensity. Okay. Okay, so low or medium. Okay, good. So these are the ones that we are gonna look. I mean, they're not much to look at, Robert Nemeth, Adam Peter Farkas. I mean, not that bad. So I don't know. This guy, what we'll do with him is make sure that he works on technique. And then we got Zabo. Good personality. Winger. Zabo has been training as a Ramdaughter. passing vision and technique as well. And there's a potential that I'm going to be moving him to the senior squad. He doesn't have the work rate yet. No? That's the only thing. Stamina. Stamina work rate. Okay. Then I got Sabo here. Another one. I don't see him playing for us. He's nowhere near where he should be. They got this guy. He's got to be playing as a DM. His jumping is atrocious. It's 1.71 meters. Doesn't have the aggression as well. So a lot of these players, we can't expect too much from them. We'll still be bringing players into this team. And I'm probably going to poach some of the other players from the other clubs. Romy, Lonka, Romy. Varga is the only striker we have left. Okay, let's go. We are running low on strikers. Okay. We don't want to lose to Farrell. We don't want to get onto a losing streak right now. That's really important. With the injuries to our players, it's very disappointing. So, and then we got to start playing players out of position. Yeah, like Ibrahim Cisse, our defender, is now becoming an advanced forward. That's it. And turn him into a target forward on attack. Oh, Traore scored. We got to rest Varga. So it means that one of our defenders is to go out play a target forward role. Oh, we got defenders that we can... I can't retrain them. I'm just going to ask them to play in their position. No, we don't have much of a choice. Yeah. We got to be very... careful. Civic. Pasca. This is not one of our best performances. Last change. SCT, Maiga, and SCT. Okay. All right. That's it. Uh-oh. He's in. He shoots. Woodwork. Oh, missed it. The keeper making a great recovery save. Here we go. Cordoba, Traore, Pasca, back to the libero, finds Zach, Tokmak, Woodwork. We get it. We have inched our way to a 1-0 win. That isn't the best performance, but it was enough. It's enough. It's enough for us to keep our league position secure. 7 points clear. So not a great performance, but it was enough. The bracket before Chelsea. But now the question is this for us. Do we have the players? Because we got a lot of injuries now. We're carrying injuries in our strike force right now. So our first 11, if I'm looking at my strikers, I have no one left. Kenan Kodro is injured. Shirley Fortune is injured. Vargas is the only one. I've got this Zob, whatever his name is. Maybe we'll give him a chance to play. Training. I think the only way I can do this is to promote him to the first team. Squad, move to senior squad. Okay. Additional focus. Yeah, he won't be ready for this. And then Adam Almai is another striker that we might have to depend on. So squad to senior squad. So we're going to move 2 players into the senior team now. With all the injuries to our strikers, the youth team has to come good. So we're going to remove Politic. We're going to remove Varga. And then look at what we have in terms of our strikers. So we got Halmal and Gruber. Gruber is still injured now, but he won't be available for a while. 1 or 2 days. That's not so bad. So we got a new strike force that's going to have to play in front. So I give Varga a bit of a break. Kenan Kodro is not available. So guess what? The youth players are having to play now. Okay, that's good for them. Okay. So looking at our team now, we got this player. So looking at the training as well. I've been training these guys as IF on support, so no more. We're going to get their concentration up. So I'm going to go round out. Or we can do Shadow Striker. This is so the same. Here, Shadow Striker. The assistant manager has been working on not that fantastic. They aren't the best players, but we have very little choice right now up top. So the next game could be a complete whitewash, as we feel 2 youngsters up there. Depression, and then Chelsea. Okay. Oh, in the Champions League, Atletico Madrid beat Leipzig. Man City beat Barcelona in the World of Football Manager. Real Madrid beating Benfica. Monaco doing quite well. I'm interested to know, maybe the next stream, when I start, right? I want you all to tell me what you all expect to see from Football Manager 24. Like, tell me 26. What do you expect? What are you hoping to see? Give me a wish list. 3 things. 3 things or 2 things. Just name me 2 things you expect to see in FM26. Right. What is highest on your priority list? What is on your priority list? What are the things that you want to see in the game above and beyond anything else? All right. Yeah, what is going to be basically stuff like that? Decide what is going to make that decision of yours as to whether you're going to take the game or not. You're going to buy the game or not. That's what I'm interested in knowing. Okay, Varga, I'm not going to play him. We're going to rest him. Because Varga, really, honestly, he's been playing non-stop. I haven't rotated him. Kodro got injured already. I can't afford Varga to go. Varga isn't exactly a spring chicken. He's not super fit. Ray got a yellow card on Manrique. We're playing away from home. We're going to drop it down to balance. We're going to drop the tempo down as well. We're going to work ball into box and go low. We got a pen. They got a penalty or we've got a penalty? I don't know, man. Looks like they've got a penalty. Yeah. Oh, we've got a penalty. Romy is taking the... he's going to miss as usual. Oh, he scored. Hey, they're going to lead. Romy with the early penalty while I was making changes to the tactical system, because I'm thinking against a 4-3-3. They'll have 3 players versus my 3 players. So instead of rushing the game, because they can attack me on the transition with 3 players against my 3. So I was thinking we keep the ball. In fact, I shouldn't be work ball into box. My bad. I shouldn't play this because of the transition. The transition is 3-on-3. I knew it. I knew it. It's a penalty on both ends of the pitch. No penalty. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, it's a dive. It's not even a free kick, man. Divers. Okay. So apparently my quick change helped. Okay, Romy. It's another penalty. No. Oh, okay. I'm getting excited thinking a lot of penalties. Okay, Vodka now puts the ball in. Zach, Romy, Traore is offside. He's miles offside. It was never going in. Stojanovic to Lonka. Hey, that's another Lonka. I mean, there are common names here. No? Varga, Lonka. Good defending. Not making it easy for them to find space. Yep, Civic takes the ball off them. That's Rome. Rome's to the right side of the pitch. When Cordoba sets up, Romy, man. What a goal from Benny. Benji Rome. Oh, Libero did really well. He took the players, drew them onto him, thereby creating space for Romy. It's 2 goals to the good. And we got Traore playing a great pass to the youngster Halman, who's on his a debut, and Romy looks to... But both the strikers have a debut today. And I'm happy to see that the system isn't paying the price for a debut for two young strikers. Wow. That's a cannonball from outside outside the area. Debrecen pulled to within 1. They're back in this game. Again, I'm hoping that my players don't get too, cocky and confident. Oh my goodness. That was a very good strike from outside the area. Vodka out to Tosan. Vodka. Oh, Hamal missing a chance. And he won't get it. He did a turn really well, but couldn't find the back of the net. Probably lacking some composure. Aniaba to Tosan. Oh, does well. Gets past one player. And it's a bit of a... They're trying to craft a goal. And look at them hound that. Hound Dominguez. This looks like a goal for the opposition because we're not getting to the ball. Yeah. 2-2. Once again, I don't want to lose. We're 7 points clear. We don't need to... We don't want to be losing games. We're rotating our back line. Or rather, the strikers. Because we don't want to play Politic and Varga for this game. And now we have to make a change to midfield. Maiga will come on and Zach will come on as well. So we are also giving our midfield a break. The priority is to have fresh legs for the Chelsea game. Yeah, last change is going to be Musi for Traore. I think the Bracken are looking up. They're playing a mid block. We are playing you can tell from the tag. You can tell from the formation, the heat map. And then we are playing we are definitely playing a high block. Look at where my midfield is. Gonna shift high up the pitch now. Go attacking. Kehinde. Last change, I guess. Mian for Kehinde. Okay, it's a respectable result. We couldn't hold on to the 2-goal lead. It's okay. Considering the fact that we're rotating our strikers. Hey, Intane, how are you, man? Okay. All right. I did say we're going to save for Chelsea for the next stream, right? But I think let's not waste any time. Let's get to the Chelsea game. I can't wait, man. While I'm still fresh. This could be the decider for us. So. Champions League, not Champions, Europa League, right? If we can hold Chelsea to a draw, which is honestly well nigh impossible. Chelsea favorites for the Europa. Well, I mean, favorites to get through to the at least the semi-finals. We already took out Sevilla. We already beat Sevilla, so we'll see how we do against Chelsea. I mean, we've had some great results, but something tells me we're hoping if we can get a good result against Chelsea, be a miracle. We're still playing a 4-4-2 against Chelsea. Okay. They play a Volante system in the inverted wing, but there is like hope, we could do it. We could pull off an upset of epic proportions in this game. There is a possibility. We won't know until the fat lady sings. While we are playing attacking mentality, we're not playing balance. We're going at home, we're playing them, and we're not going to hesitate. We are going for it, baby. We might lose by a big, handsome scoreline. 7 minutes in, and already Caicedo has got a yellow card. Their Volante has picked up a yellow card. He's playing off our ball anyway. Yeah, we're playing Chelsea today. We're not playing it tomorrow. Okay. It's still 0. Nguyen has picked up a yellow card. And we're just looking at yellow cards at the moment. 30 minutes in, we got free kick. We're defending a free kick on Chelsea. Ben Chilwell to take this. It's going to be Sterling, Chilwell, and it's somehow or another cleared off the line. We escape the first couple of minutes. Botka is playing as a fullback. I might move him into midfield as the other winger. Okay, here comes Gusto. Sterling again. Chelsea are keeping the ball. No, Caicedo with a lashed at the shot. They got Romelu Lukaku in this team with Mr. Raheem Sterling. Okay, so we're gonna bring on Popov now. Put Botka up. Popov, I think, has got jumping reach as well. I think. Yeah, he's only 9. The other guy's got 10. All right. Dressing room. Let's get cracking. So we swapped out Nguyen, who had a yellow card. But the reason why I took him off is, first he has a yellow card. Secondly, Botka, he's got jumping reach. That's the only reason why he's playing here though. Traore is not playing well. Okay, now we're making a next substitution. Traore is going to come off and bring on Musi. Fresh legs there. That's our first stoppage, right? Oh, here comes a free kick. It's going to be the legendary Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku, Yukimus, the Bus has denied Nkunku a goal. Nkunku in the corner. He's Nkunku to Midri. No, it's a goal. It's Madueke. He's offside. Come on, ref. Beep, beep. Offside. Come on, ref. Wait, hey, take it away, man. Madueke. No, it's not. He's onside. What is wrong with this referee? Madueke. Yeah, but he bounced off the goalpost, right? It should count as a offside. Damn it. We're hoping for Enzo Fernandez. Ayimbo, he took a strike. Ayimbo. Own goal. Madueke. Torreira. It's pity lah, Enzo Fernandez. Striking this. It went off our defender. I mean, he's always got he's always had a lot of bad luck against these good teams, right? sometimes we can see goals. He's unfortunate, that he went, it hit his legs. It's not his fault. It just happened to be standing just there. Chelsea 2-0 up on us. We kind of expected. It used to be a tough match. I was under no illusion that we were going to beat them. You think Liam Delap is a good purchase? Yeah, I think Liam Delap is a good purchase for a lot of teams. Yeah. In fact, I was hoping that even for Liverpool, Liam Delap could be a good signing. Yeah, Liam Delap is a good signing. There's a lot in him, potential as well, and I think it'll be a good signing for any team. Okay, let's look at our standings in the competition. Are we in trouble? So as you can tell, Chelsea, hands down favorites with that win. Whoa, we're at the door. Our goal difference was very important. Okay? Now we're -1 only. So you got Hearts, Lugano, Atalanta. Atalanta? Oi! That means we could be in trouble. We could be out because I don't see Atalanta not making it. Okay, unlike Grasshoppers, Atalanta are gonna make it. They're gonna win one game and they'll be through. Our next game is against Bologna. Oh, we got one. Okay, but then we're coming to the end of the season soon. Yeah, so we're gonna get done with this game. End of the season, the boys are gonna have a little break, and they're gonna dwell on all the mistakes they've made in the last couple of weeks. I want to see Liverpool. Look, in terms of strikers, right? Liverpool are gonna wait until Darwin Núñez is gone. Liam Delap is a very interesting player. Okay, team selection. Everybody's still playing the bloody 4-4-2. Not fair. Cordoba, Cisse. Embo made a mistake, but we're not gonna punish him for that. Strikers, we got Gruber. And where's the other gun? Helmal. Okay, let him play. All right, giving them a chance. Botka or Popov, Civic for Pasca. Okay, Romy for Lonka. Talk about rotating our team. We are rotating our team. Yeah, baby, here we go. The big match, the league match. We just lost. Can they bounce back after their defeat? Again, we are playing with the two young strikers. They've been promoted from a youth team because of all the injuries. Tokmak, good football. What a goal! One touch all the way, man. Eric Tile, why are you feeling so deflated? Don't be deflated. The only reason why you should feel deflated is FM26 gets delayed and now they have to rename it FM27. Then we get deflated. All of us will be deflated. We'll join you then. Prana Kavus, Kishwada. Yeah, goalkeeper came on. Nice. Played as okay, he wanted to pass the ball. Tokmak now does well, turns around, brings Popov in. It's a sec. Oh my God. The first two goals are both gems. Come on. The second goal must be given. Yeah, it's given. What a goal. The first two goals are just like, Mozart on the football pitch. Popov took the run and then the Gruber got a goal. Hama was tackled. It was a fortunate pickup. Okay, 2 goals. Our strikers getting their first goals of their career. Senior goals of their career. Nowhere sec. Oh, here comes Matt. Yeah, okay. They got a goal. We get excited, they score one. Moral of the story, don't get excited. Yeah, don't get excited. Let's not berate our team. Let's see what happens first. Then we choose to berate them if they concede another goal. Okay, Wadi has scored. Gruber has done well. Gruber is playing quite well. The youngster. Lonka, a couple of players went for the same loose ball. Lonka now leading the attack, the charge. Gruber could not get there because he's not exactly the tallest kid on the block. We got a Poacher and advanced forward. Both of them quite short. And there goes Tokmak Nguyen. He's been hinting that he's going to get injured. And he finally did. Yeah, last couple of games, right, he wanted to come off early. Oh, here comes the corner. Traore, back to Maiga, drifting it to the far post. And Adam Halmai scores his first goal for the senior team. So both strikers now scoring their first goals for the senior team. This must do their confidence. Oh my goodness, they'll be so happy. I'm happy for the kids. Look at that jersey numbers. One is 43, the other is 68. Gruber taking a shot from outside the area. Here goes Popov with the throw to Maiga. Maiga back to Zachariasen. No, Libero comes in. Alma again taking 10 shots, 10 attempts on target. He only gets 1 goal. But that's a quality of player that we have in the team. You got to create a tactic which creates a lot of good goal scoring chances, and then you just wait. Embo, Popov, Zach. We get a lot of good goal scoring chances in this tactic. But of course, this tactic also, I've got this thing about end-to-end action. We can easily, after scoring, switch to a 4-4-2 DM. But what's the fun in that? The football will be boring. Here we go again. Good reading from Traore to Lonka. Again, intercepted. Gruber. Oh, Gruber. You're too young for that kind of goal. I don't think you can score from there. Popov going wide. Maiga. The DM playing as a winger and puts it on the platter for Adam Halmai. It's another goal. Another one for the youngsters. The youngsters are scoring goals, baby. Here's Traore. Here's like 2 youngsters in front. They have this their second start as a strike pairing. Halmai. Okay. We're proud of them. It's like watching our children all maturing, And Maiga putting some pressure on the back line. Again, Maiga. It's Lonka now. He sees options. Paska goes wide. He's going to put in a ball. Gruber. It's a hat trick. It's a hat trick for the youngster. He scored a hat trick. What a performance from the 2 youngsters in front. Yeah, this is gonna do. This is gonna be great for the team, man. Great for the team. Kishwada looking in trouble. They don't know what to do because it's not Varga on Kodro in the team. Oi! The keeper he makes another mistake. Halmal is punishing this team. It's 4 goals now for him. Perkovic decided to pass the ball to his DM. The DM, well, his back pass was loose. The defender tried to save the day. The keeper tried to save the game, but Halmai was thank you. First half. In the first half, he scored 4 goals. He's not a Cole Palmer here. Cole Palmer is I think he scored 4 goals in 1 half as well, right? I think so. Maiga to Popov to Zachariasen, Lonka. It's Gruber. He's offside. Is he offside? It's 7-2. It's a goal. The 2 youngsters. Oh my God. Oh my lordy. The 2 youngsters are on fire. Gruber has got a hat trick. And both of them have scored hat tricks today. 2 hat tricks in 1 game. Traore now wide. He finds Lonka. Lonka goes wide. Is Halmal looking for. Now we don't get greedy. We get 1 hat trick. Now let other players score the goal. I don't want to use 2 fellas to go and say, I want to score double hat trick. No, thank you. Others can score goals. Okay. Musi now is coming on. He's looking at the situation. Why am I not playing? Lonka will keep him on the pitch. That's it. It's the final game before they take the break. 7-3. The fans are the happiest people, no? Yeah. Because there are 10 goals in this game. Aimbo out to Musi, back to Halmal. Finds Musi, finds Gruber, Maiga. Wins 1. Oi! Halmal was looking to score his 5th goal. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4 goals. Gruber now goes wide. Finds Zachariasen. Is Gruber again. Gruber shoots. Is Musi. It's 8-3. The biggest win of the season so far. Musi. I mean, this tactic, the flanks will score goals as well. All right, we're gonna get Romy to come in. Zach will come in for SCT. That's it. Midfield refreshed. That's it. Game, set, match. Our XG is 4.28, but we scored 8 goals. Performance 2 10s in the team. And our goalkeeper had a 6.1. Wait, I tell you something. Look at this. I've never, very rarely if I see this. I scored 8 goals, and my goalkeeper had a 6.1. We scored, guys. We scored 8 goals, and our goalkeeper had a 6.1. How does that factor into the game, man? I don't understand. It's because, our goalkeeper is a joke. He concedes goals. He can barely catch a ball. So we did bring in this goalkeeper called Fabiano. We discovered quickly he also can't catch a ball. We got 2 goalkeepers who can't catch the ball. So it's been quite a pain. Yeah. So it's been one of those games, I guess, where we are trying our best to do well. And champions at the Europa Cup, we've got a match against Bologna coming up, and then the final match of the league phase against Dunstrada. I'm hoping that we get a good result. Bologna is Chelsea are definitely too high a mountain for us to climb. Bologna, we don't know yet. May be a more interesting game. But we're gonna save that for Thursday. So I thank everybody for popping in on the stream today. You guys have been sensational. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. We shall be back again tomorrow for your tactics. Yeah, so remember to bring those tactics in tomorrow. Tomorrow the stream will start just a wee bit later because my son is swimming, so I gotta bring him home. Yeah, so tomorrow it might be a bit later. So thank you all for coming in. Whiplash, how are you? The stream's about to come to an end, and I hope you are fine. Thanks once again for popping in the stream. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Please be good, stay safe, take care of yourselves. Once again, I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.